縛られたままの無垢な重心しなだれた赤い夢希望は今も約束の祭り彩るように浮かぶ明かりに待ち焦がれ刻むイブの針は運命の日を告げた響け心溶かす次元の恋きっと僕ら交わすアストロジー風を呼ぶ霧が散らす放たれたかなってメロディー
What's up, everybody? My name is Godzi, and welcome to Corpse Party Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash, which is way too long of a title. This is a spin-off, apparently, but it introduces things that I need to know for Blood Drive, so, okay. So story-wise, it's still important, which is interesting, and judging from that opening cinematic, this is gonna be a game that is going to be very weird, and it's also one of these games that's gonna... Oh god, I can't skip all this shit? Really? I can't skip all these title screens? Well, that's annoying. Can I skip the opening? Oh, okay. I think I did. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna press any button, yeah, and hopefully now it won't go backwards. Cool. Okay, so that opening sequence had like 1,200 new characters. Great. Amazing. And also, lots of things that let me know, oh great, this is one of those games. Amazing. I mean, judging how Corpse Party usually is, yeah, I kind of expected this to be one of those types of games, but whatever. I'm gonna start by turning off the voices, because that's what I did in Book of Shadows also. So, where are the voices? There they are. Wow, they're at 100. Now they're at 0. Cool. Message speed, we're gonna put that to fast, because all I might get... Okay. There are endings in this too? Oh my fucking god. What the shit? That is far more than I thought there was going to be. Hysteric Birthday, Shame Upon the Battlefield, Stranger in the Spotlight, Transbomb Shelter Ultra Quiz, With Love from the Heart of the School, The King and We, The Ironic Chef, Penitent Normies Explode, Farewell to You This Day. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess there's just no thing holding me back from just starting. A bonus also. Let's look at that quickly. Gallery of Spirits, Character Dossiers, Cursed Phonograph, Case Books, Notes and Journals, and they have Soulful Testimonies again, okay, and the EVP Machine. Okay. I'm probably not gonna immediately do all the Soulful Testimonies. Hell, I probably won't even do them this time. I did them in Book of Shadows, but I don't know. With the voices off, it just kind of defeats the purpose, I think, so, yeah. Character dossiers. Oh my fucking god, there are too many. Oh, you find them throughout the game. Great. Okay. I know who all you fuckers are. I don't know who Satsuki is. Naho I know, Sayaka I know. I do not know Inumaru or Aiko. Kibiki, Taguchi, Kazami, Kurosaki, Fukuroi, Mitsuki, Toko, Emi, Katayama, Okawa, Shimada, Nana, Chihaya, Nari, Sachiko, Yoshie, great. Yoshikazu, Yuki, yeah, the ghost, Ryo, Tokiko. I do not know Azusa, or Ron, or Kentaro, or Toshihisa. Shimoda! Yay! Okay, he's back. Fulken? Huh? I know Hinoe. Hajime, Mikio, Yukie, Natsumi, Haruna, Takamine, Makina. Oh, that's the principal, isn't it? I think so. Okay. Well, that's a lot of characters. Casebooks. Oh. Summaries, I get it. Notes and journals? What the fuck? Victims' memoirs? Okay. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Okay. Okay, and yeah, that's the CGs. Alright, well. We should probably just start the game. It keeps on, like, recentering my mouse, which is annoying. Yeah, you see that? I didn't even move my mouse. It just did that. Assuming you can see this. I'd assume you can. Okay, how does it start? Starting with Sachiko. Okay. Soon. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The clock didn't have hands, so I don't know how you can tell time with it, but okay. Oh. This is Heavenly Host Elementary, a hell that exists beyond the concept of place, where the dead roam free and eternally torment the living. And our story begins when the one who rules over this hell, Sachiko, the girl in the red dress, suddenly lost consciousness and fell to the floor. Nurse's office. The child spirits who were bound by the curse of the school all gathered around her quizzically. And the oldest among them, Yuki, reached out her hand to touch Sachiko's shoulder, almost as if in worry. Only for Sachiko to spring her own arm up and grab hold of Yuki's encroaching hand in a single motion, glaring at her prey with bloodshot eyes. Ah! Okay. Perhaps glaring is too gentle a word. From betwixt her black strands of hair, eyes like daggers shot at Yuki, boring through her already hollowed cranium. However... Okay. Yuki, good morning. In the next instant, the expression on Sachiko's face changed to a smile, not unlike that of an ordinary child. It was an infectious smile, too. Yuki, Ryo, and Tokiko alike all lit up like candles from its glow. How the hell did Tokiko light up? Number 0, hysteric birthday, okay. Sachiko then turned for a moment to face the calendar on the wall, and as if on cue, the old date listed thereupon tore away and drifted to the floor. As it fluttered with a faint crinkling sound, the newly reborn calendar now proudly displayed its new moniker, July 19th. Finally, it's here! At long last! My birthday! No. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Oh, Yoshikazu's here too? Uh-huh. Oh! Thanks. So, right now, oh, Yoshie too. Sachi, happy birthday. Hugsies, mommy. Oh, and now she's normal. What a good girl you are. Today, while we can, let's make sure to have a fun time together, all day long. You bet. What's it called again, mommy? When you let the people you've captured off the hook? Amnesty, perhaps? Yeah, that's it. Today I'm gonna give everybody lots of amnesty. Gather everybody who's not dead yet in the gym for me, okay? I certainly hope this proves to be a memorable birthday for her. Okay. Oh. Wait, was there a gym in Heavenly Host? Come to think of it, there wasn't, was there? I don't ever remember being in a gym there. Right? I'm thinking of, like, the whole ass place. No, there was not a gym. It was probably there. It's not like I didn't ever find it, because if there was one, I would have found it. But still. Okay, so Satoshi now. When I came to, I found myself in a very spacious but dimly lit building. The ceiling above me had to have been a good 30 feet or more off the ground, with rows of lights evenly spaced along its entire area. And the floor below me was clearly varnished, shining with a glossy finish. I lifted my head a bit and surveyed the area in front of me, and the first thing I saw was a stage, flanked on both sides by drawn red curtains. And right in the middle of it was a podium, Like the kind you typically see principals standing behind as they introduce themselves to new classes. Okay, the music wants to be very angry. So I'm in an auditorium. Why is the music so angry? Holy shit. Rain was coming down in sheets outside, and the steady pitter-patter of it on the roof filled this entire massive space with a deceptive calmness. On either side of the room, a plastic basketball hoop stretched its way up toward the ceiling, eagerly reaching like its players might. This space served as gymnasium and auditorium both, like so many others did in school buildings from throughout the mid-20th century. Okay, I decided to turn the music down at least a smidgen, so now my voice shouldn't be overtaken by the music, but I'm still gonna talk louder when it's like this, because holy fuck, it is very loud. This space served as gymnasium and auditorium both, like so many others did in school buildings from throughout the mid-20th century. God, I'm still here. This can only be Heavenly Host Elementary. Damn it! Because I still wasn't able to stop the Sachiko Ever After ritual. I couldn't remember anything clearly, but I had the distinct sensation that this was not my first time experiencing the events of this particular day. Somehow, I could just feel it. And I knew that just a few short hours ago, in our plain old familiar Classroom 2-9, my friends all performed the ritual that sealed us here in this horrible place. It was called Sachiko Ever After, and try as I might, I couldn't stop them. I knew, too. I knew this is what was going to happen. It gets quiet when characters talk. Probably in space for the lines that the voice actors had. But something was different this time around. Wait, an auditorium? I don't think I've ever been in this room before. There were a lot of other people around as well. Students from a variety of different schools, most wearing uniforms I didn't recognize. For all the world, it looked and felt just like a Monday morning assembly. And I clearly wasn't the only one confused by what was happening. Everybody was looking around in a daze, as if they'd all just woken up. I remember being transported here, to Heavenly Host Elementary, and I remember leaving Classroom 1A with Yuka. But then there was a chime and a big earthquake, and all of a sudden I was here. Hold on, where's everybody else? Where's the rest of 2-9? Looking closely, I could see a handful of students wearing the uniform of Byakudan Senior High School, which wasn't far from ours. Okay, can I? Okay, I can, because this is a bit much when it's at its loudest. I even recognized a uniform or two from Polonia Academy High School, I think. We'd had mixers with them in the past. But where was Kisaragi? Had the others not been brought here this time? Was I the only one? Naomi is here, okay. Satoshi, are you okay? Mauchida! Okay, they're here. Naomi. From deep within the throng of unfamiliar faces, Naomi and Shinohara came barreling toward me. The sight of friends amidst this chaos energized me, as if lifting a cloud from my heart. Forgetting for a moment that Naomi was a girl, I rushed to meet her and hugged her with all my might. Hi. You have no idea how worried I was. Tears were streaming down her cheeks. Most likely, she'd been subjected to unspeakable horrors in this school until just a few minutes ago, just as Yuka and I had. Are you alright? You're not injured or anything, are you? No. Hi. How about you, Shinohara? Are you okay? I'm fine, but more importantly, Naomi, you'd better not let go. Huh? Oh no! Naomi quickly pushed herself away. Shinohara was staring at her with an impish grin on her face. Of course, but she too had tears welling in her eyes. Big brother! Mochida! Okay, Shishido and Yuka are here. Oh god. The transitions are just rip the paper away, got it. Yuka, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Miss Yui were all together, and seemed to have noticed us all at once. They came running over to join the reunion. Okay, so we're missing just Yoshiki and Morishige now? Okay. Yuka, Miss Yui. Hey brother, are you okay? Oh wait, was Wait. Okay, Yoshiki is there. Satoshi! Hachida! You guys! Hello. Oh, okay, Morishige and Yoshiki are here then, okay. And already Ayumi has a different sprite, great. Yoshiki, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Morishige too. I'm so glad you're all safe. Pfft, what are you crying for, Satoshi? That look does not suit you at all. Hahaha, your face really is kind of a disaster right now, man. Like you guys look any better? Man, I was so worried about all of you. Hachida! We've been told that even though the 9 of us were all here, in the same school, we existed in separate, closed spaces and may never meet again. But we'll never forget each other. Shut up, Leon! Yet here we were, not in separate dimensions, closed off from one another, but gathered together in the same space and even in the same room. We were still trapped in Heavenly Host Elementary, but my dearest wish to be able to see my friends once more had actually come to pass. So yeah, I was crying. I couldn't stop the tears from gushing out of my eyes even if I wanted to. We all swung our arms around one another's shoulders and enjoyed this first real moment of happiness any of us had experienced since this ordeal began. Oh, no! Sayaka? Other voices indicating similar teary reunions could be heard here and there throughout the auditorium. Okay, Sayaka's got a completely different sprite now. It seemed everyone here was in a similar situation to our own, and it was kind of strange. I recognized some of them, as if I'd met them in another life, yet all the others in attendance were complete strangers. Yeah, because you did meet Naho at one point. So, what's actually happening? Someone must have intentionally gathered us all together here while we were unconscious. It's the only way a situation like this could come about. That's true. I'm glad we were all able to reunite like this, but we clearly still haven't escaped Heavenly Host, so we shouldn't get our hopes up yet. We have to keep ourselves on alert, okay? Why had we been assembled here? What was going to happen to us? I had a bad feeling about this, and I clearly wasn't the only one. A collective shudder ran through the room. Oh? Okay. Who the fuck is Satsuki then? I guess we're already getting a new character. Yuks. Oh, she's wearing the same uniform as Yuka. Okay, is she a friend of hers then? Yuka turned around to address the familiar voice that had spoken her name. It was, for some reason, her classmate Satsuki Mizuhara. Okay. Nonchalantly munching on potato chips from a bag she seemed to have just taken out of the cupboard. Huh, Satsuki? Why are you here? Not really sure. I was pigging out at home, and then all of a sudden, here I was. What? Speaking of, what is this place? Yeah! Whoa! We spun ourselves around to see what had produced that ear-splitting feedback pulse. And there, standing upon the auditorium stage, was an enormous speaker. In line with it was the podium noted earlier, as well as a mysterious announcement board covered up with red cloth. Has that been there this whole time? May I have your attention, please, everyone? Have you all come too? I don't know who this is supposed to be. Okay. Emmy immediately. Who's there? Fukuroi, that was, frick, I forget what voice I gave him. It was slightly deep. And where are you talking to us from? Everyone in the room began looking around frantically for any sign of the person speaking to them. Quiet now. Quiet, please. Eyes forward, everyone. It's good manners to look someone in the eyes when they're speaking to you. Maybe we would, if there was somebody fucking there to look at. As usual, Yoshiki did not mince words. But his protests were met by a close encounter with a metal hammer, which came whizzing toward him from the stage. Oh, great. Spinning wildly through the air. Gah! It was positively massive, almost unimaginably so. And the aim was spot on. It landed right at Yoshiki's feet, easily sinking itself deep into the floorboards where it remained, standing upright. Yoshiki fell to his knees, absolutely paralyzed with fear. Roar! What the hell is that thing? The giant man, Yoshikazu Yanagihori, was standing on one wing of the stage. He approached the podium at center stage and lifted a very little girl out from behind it, propping her up on his arm so the crowd could see her clearly. Okay, it was Sachiko saying that stuff then. Oh, was she there the whole time? She's so tiny. Roar! Yoshikazu's response to the murmuring crowd was to stamp his feet hard and let out a bellowing roar, instantly silencing the room. It worked.
Thank you all for being here today, and for all your hard work up till now. You've done well to loop your way through this day again and again. This time will be a little different though. This loop is special. Once today ends, everything will go back to normal, like this day never happened. It's kind of, a series of unlikely events. A side story, maybe? No, that's not it. A shindig. I think the word for it is a phonology or something. And there are people present for it that you'll probably never be able to meet again. So be sure to enjoy yourselves all you can, okay?
Okay. How do I do 3 voices at once? What the hell?
Today is my birthday, you see? So I want everybody to have a really good time.
Have a good time? With what? What are you talking about? You want us to have fun?
What does that mean? Huh?
We need to be careful. This could be a trap. That girl. I think she's... You know her, Kazami?
Allow me to explain. See, you're going to put on a cultural festival for me today.
Okay. And how are we gonna do that?
So, what's all this about, then? Mizuhara, no talking during the assembly.
Sachiko quickly threw something in Satsuki's direction with deadly accuracy. It was chalk. It smacked her right in the forehead with a fleshy splut, and down she went. Oh, okay.
Excuse me? Yes? Polonia Academy High School Class 2-1, Sayaka OA?
It was one of the girls from another school. She'd raised her hand enthusiastically, as if there were a proper class and she was aiming for high marks. Sachiko seemed to take well to this, pointing at the girl named Sayaka OA and urging her to state her business.
Huh?
She couldn't possibly know the names of every one of the victims trapped in here, could she? Naomi seemed to be studying the girl closely.
I'd like to go home, please.
That seemed like not such a smart thing to say. But Sachiko just swatted the idea away like it was a pesky fly without even flinching, and without ever losing her smile.
Nope, that's not allowed.
Oh, I was like, excuse me, who? Ah, yes, Shimada. You think we give a shit about your birthday? Just let us go home, goddammit. As the boy with the red hair, Kai Shimada, spat out his demand, the rest of the attendees became riled up and began making similar demands of their own. Oh boy. Rise up. Sachiko raised her hand slowly, pointing at Shimada, before hastily swinging it downward. It would become clear why in just a moment. Who the fuck do you even think you are? What gives you the right to make fools of us like this, you little bitch? And he's dead. Great. One of the lights from almost directly above Shimada came crashing down to the floor with tremendous force, brushing up against his cheek on the way down. In a state of absolute shock, a cold sweat immediately formed on his body, and he collapsed to the ground in a heap. Huh. Okay.
During morning assembly, please raise your hand if you wish to speak.
But no one else raised their hands. No one else uttered even a single peep. In fact, the room fell dead silent. Somehow this made Sachiko smile all the more menacing, and finally the silence was broken.
We're here! Yes, Musashigawa Girls Middle School Class 1-4 Nana Ogasawara? What do you intend for us to do at this culture festival? Ooh, what a good question. Teacher loves students who pay attention.
Sachiko raised her hand again with a flourish, and the cloth covering the board beside her fell away. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. Upon it was a hand-drawn map of the school that was somehow simultaneously joyous and extremely creepy.
I call it Heavenly Hosts and Sachiko present Chew them up and spit them out. The Great Confinement of Rotting Flesh Festival, Summer Edition.
Okay.
I thought it was a pretty good name.
Yoshikazu Nagihori once again bellowed at the crowd and slammed his foot upon the floor with all his might. It was such a powerful stomp, in fact, that the whole room shook for several seconds afterward, the lights above clinking unsettlingly the whole time. They're built into the ceiling. That's... Clap, everybody! Clap! Okay. Sachiko's smile couldn't have been any wider or, surprisingly, any purer. She shifted her weight a bit and hopped over to the podium for a better, more central seat from which to address her captive audience. Okay. And then suddenly she pointed toward the presentation board with a conductor's stick and she'd somehow procured.
As you can see, I've painstakingly prepared a full course of recreational activities for you all. And I've also listed out which students will be participating in each of these activities. Where you all wish to begin, entertaining yourselves is more or less up to you. Was she about to say challenging? She was about to say challenging, wasn't she? What does she mean by more or less?
It was pretty clear these weren't going to be quite as fun or entertaining for us as we were being so poorly led to believe.
Also, since the time axis has gone screwy, the connections between dimensions may get all messed up. But if so, don't worry about it, it's fine.
Fine for you, maybe! Yoshiki barked out his misgivings to spite himself.
Also, you all got here by performing a charm, right? Well, today, we have some extra special guests joining us too. These are people you might share a connection with. I suspect the surprise may have been spoiled for a few of you, though, when you saw one of our surprise guests earlier.
You could turn to look at Satsuki. So, friends.
Oh, pleased to meet you all.
I don't know what voice to give her. She seems very... kind of cocky, if that makes sense.
Since I haven't been able to connect with these people on a spiritual level, they're just here for the day. When the day changes, they get to go home. Of course, if they die, they stay here forever, so be careful, okay?
Oh, Tsukasa's here. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be... Shishido, would you? Tsukasa? But when he was... okay. The complete and utter shock in her voice was beyond apparent. Suddenly, there stood Mikuni Tsukasa, decked out in his school uniform, exactly as Yui remembered him from her own school days. So you are her, then? Why are you an adult? I don't really know. It's really him. Tsukasa, still a high school student. Just like I remember, he's so cute.
I have a question.
Okay.
Yes, Kisaragi Academy Senior High School, Class 29, Mayu Suzumoto? Sachiko, if you really do want this to be a day of fun activities, maybe it could stand to have a brighter, peppier title?
Nana, Chihaya, and Nariel nodded in agreement for some reason.
Like what exactly? Well, how about Sachiko's Hysteric birthday?
The audience certainly seemed to like it. But then Mayu was in the theater club, so it only stood to reason. She knew how to sell an idea. Bit by bit, as she surveyed the applauding students, the look on Sachiko's face changed from one of pouty dejection to pure, unbridled enthusiasm.
Yes! That's perfect! That's what we'll call it.
She most likely had no clue what hysteric meant. Of course. And Yoshiki, Shimada, and Morishige weren't exactly on board with the idea, a fact which they made abundantly clear. Mayu, what are you thinking? That's our enemy. The one who trapped us here.
I know, and I'm scared too. But I feel like she's probably pretty lonely herself, you know?
You mustn't empathize with evil spirits, though. You don't want to get swallowed up into this heavy atmosphere, do you?
I think you're the one who doesn't get it, Morishige. If we play along with her games, we can try to find a chance to slip past her. It's a very valid tactic. And, well, I, for one, have no problem with it.
Huh?
And now, without further ado, I present to you my hysteric birthday!
Is that an air horn, or... Oh. What in the world is this? Rap? Why, though? You do often hear about unexplained rapping in haunted places. Lol. Those lyrics are creeping me out, though. Why do you say lol out loud? Positively beaming now, Sachiko turned her head to look at something farther back on the stage. I mean, I guess we don't really know anything about Katayama, because we've seen him in, what? One bonus chapter in the first game, and then he, like, died immediately in, whatever chapter it was in, Book of Shadows, so, yeah. To make things extra special, I'll be picking the first amusement myself. Let's see, now. She suddenly had a knife in her hands and was tossing and catching it absent-mindedly as she considered her options. She then swung back around triumphantly. I think I'm in the mood for a nice romantic comedy. Didn't you hear me? I said I'm in the mood for a romantic comedy. A romantic comedy? Seriously? A romantic comedy. Romantic comedies with school settings are really big right now, aren't they? Great. Well, yeah, I guess. But what the hell role am I supposed to play in a romantic comedy? I mean, I guess if Shinozaki and I are the stars, it wouldn't be so bad. Did Kishinuma just look over at me? Nah, must just be my imagination. God, you're dense. Yeah, no, there's no way I could pull something like that off. It'd be way too embarrassing. He seems kind of angry or something. See? And for those kinds of stories to be that popular, they must be pretty funny, right? Maybe. So you'll perform one for me then, won't you? That kinda depends on the script, I guess. Hey, blockhead, start passing him out. Yoshikazu Yanagihori began handing copies of a thin offset book to each person in attendance. Each beautifully bound mini-tome was adorned with gaudy decorations highlighting the title of the work contained within. The hell's this? Is this literally a script? Heavenly Host Elementary Harem School Days. The Great Love Maneuver? Pretty cool title, don't you think? No. I don't know a lot about romantic comedies, but I know a garbage title when I hear one. Huh? I'm the lead? Yep, looks that way. Probably for the best, honestly. Be a weird-ass romantic comedy with me in the lead. A funny one, probably. The other principal characters are Nakashima, Shinozaki. Wait, Shinozaki's in it too? As a member of the harem. I do not like where this is going. Who else is in this cast? Gotta keep reading. Miss Yui too? And Yuka? Man, the list just keeps on growing. Who's Toko Kirisaki? And Satsuki Mizuhara is Yuka's friend, right? I guess I should check out the actual script to see what happens to everybody. Oh, fuck. Huh? What? Huh? The hell is this tripe? It's just Satoshi literally getting every single girl here for no good reason whatsoever. Isn't that what romantic comedies are, though? The main guy is super popular with every girl for no reason at all? Okay, sure, granted, but still. You really plan to make Shinozaki and the other girls play along with this crap? I honestly don't mind. Are you serious? It's a harem romance, Shinozaki. A freaking harem! I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, don't tell me, Akashima, that you're cool with this, too. Yeah, as long as Satoshi's the lead, I don't mind at all. I mean, I'm not saying, I just mean, it's better than if it were a stranger, right? And what about you, Yuka? Huh? I haven't read the script yet, but if it's with Big Brother, I don't mind one bit. And you too, Miss Yui. Huh? Kishinuma, I haven't said a word yet. Why are you getting so angry? Just answer the question, Miss Yui. Do you accept this script? I'm not wholeheartedly embracing it, no. But it's better than any of that scary stuff at least, right? Well, seems everybody else is on board. You shut your goddamn mouth. I don't care if every girl here is okay with it. I'm not!
You weren't this against it before, though, big brother.
Why are you... okay?
That's right! Kishinuma, what's gotten you so uptight?
Shinozaki. Might make me a smaller person, but I just don't want to watch you get close to Satoshi like that. I don't care if you understand. I, for one, won't be a part of this farce.
That's okay, you weren't in the script to begin with, big brother.
Nonetheless, I will not support this production. I stand opposed.
Why is he not questioning why she's calling him big brother?
Hello, new sprite. I don't care for it either. If you're gonna make anyone the male lead, you gotta pick me, not a plain-ass nobody with no special traits whatsoever.
Man's got a point.
But Satoshi's more of a self-insert with also a much larger head.
What? What do you mean no special traits? Also, I don't think my qualifications are the issue here.
Didn't you hear me? Then I'll say it again. If you're gonna make anyone the damn lead of this fucking stupid rom-com, then pick me, not this boring-ass goody two-shoes everyman.
You don't have to be so mean about it. And that wasn't my point anyway. It's not about me. Putting aside Mochida's unique traits or lack thereof, I too stand in opposition to the charade. However, if it must be performed, then I'd propose picking someone far more suitable for the lead. Someone with theater experience, such as myself. Huh? Morishige, you object to me as the lead too? If you didn't hear me, I'll be happy to repeat myself. I don't need you or anyone else to repeat yourself, damn it. I'm just lamenting the fact that every guy here seems very much opposed to me taking this role. Putting aside Mochida's unique traits or lack thereof, I too stand in opposition to this charade. If, however, it must be performed, then I'd propose picking someone with far more suitable for the lead. Someone with theater experience, such as myself. I just said I didn't need you to repeat yourself. And why did you have to repeat everything you said?
Regardless of your lack of unique traits, you too must be opposed to this farce, Satoshi, right?
Yoshiki, not you too.
If you didn't hear me, then allow me to repeat myself.
Stop, damn it! Don't you dare! I'm not complaining about being unable to hear what you're saying. My hearing is just fine.
And I don't give a crap about your hearing. I'm just asking if you're okay with performing this absurd romantic comedy as written.
Well, I mean, no, but still.
See? This isn't a question of whether or not you have any traits worthy of the role now, is it?
No, I guess it isn't. That is completely beside the point. But I can't help being at least a little bothered. Do you really think I'm that bland? Yoshiki? Hello? Earth to Yoshiki.
Do I really have to answer that?
What? Is it really that tough a question? Do you really have to think that hard about whether or not I have a clearly defined personality? Big brother! Hey, Dukes, is your big brother really like one of those blank slate dudes you see in anime? Someone with no unique characteristics to speak of? Huh? Satsuki! Well, that's what everybody's saying, and nobody stepped in to say otherwise. But when you put it so bluntly like that, I just feel kind of bad for him. No, Yuka, not you too. There's so many new sprites, like... Uh-huh, that's not it. You're very protagonist-y, big brother. You're really cool-headed, and when something needs to get done, you step in and do it. I don't know what any of us would do without you. But would you say I have a unique personality traits? Not a unique personality traits, okay. I'm only hearing otherwise, man. But Yukes is right. That does make you pretty protagonist-y. Satsuki! What? Think about it. Calling someone protagonist-y is a compliment, but when you get right down to it, it basically just means they're really ordinary. I am, aren't I? Well, I guess in this context, protagonist does imply, nothing.
That doesn't matter right now, Satoshi.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right now, it makes no difference whether or not I have anything new to bring to the table.
Satoshi, are you in or are you out? You're totally against the script too, right? You are against it, aren't you? Satoshi? I'm in. We have a chance to experience one full day without any scary stuff happening. So I feel like it would be best to play along. I've misjudged you, man. While you're up there being subjected to countless worldly pleasures, just think about what Shinozaki and I are going through. That's not it, Yoshiki. I just don't think we should defy Sachiko right now. Besides, Shinozaki said she didn't mind. Isn't that right, Shinozaki? You're okay with playing along, right?
Sure.
Do you even know what you're saying, Shinozaki?
What do you mean? I said before that I was okay with the script.
But Satoshi's the lead. And it's a harem!
Yeah, and Mochida said he's cool with it too, so there's no problem. Honestly, Kishinuma, have you even been listening?
Yeah! Yoshiki, are you okay? You look like you're in shock or something. But you're not even in this production, so it shouldn't make any difference to you, right? Satoshi. Satoshi, we are no longer friends! Yoshiki, why are you being like this? Why won't you accept that performing this romantic comedy is the right thing to do? You're the one who isn't getting it, Satoshi. That's because I don't understand a thing you're saying, Yoshiki. I don't care. I oppose this romantic comedy.
How come?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I had a whole fun day planned out for you and everything. How come you gotta fight like that?
How come? Because of you! Because you wrote this stupid script!
That's such a mean thing to say, Big Brother. No, I can't call you Big Brother anymore. You don't deserve it. If you and your friends are so against my romantic comedy, Kishinuma, then I have another idea of what you can do.
Crap, I think I made her mad.
Anyone who wants to escape will be given a chance, but it won't be easy. I prepared an escape room scenario on the other side of that door. If you can make it to the goal, I'll let you and one other person escape. Because it's lonely being the only one, right?
You serious?
That's if you can make it to the goal.
Ooh. Number 1, shame upon the battlefield. Okay. Oh, okay. I already got this character's personality. Okay, Azusa. So you're Azusa. New character. Ron, are you okay? Don't know who Ron is, so... I'm okay, dear wife. Oh, Lord. Well, is this one Azusa or is the other... I'd assume... She looks like she's okay, so this one's probably Azusa. Oh, Lord, please take pity upon us, and grant us your cleansing light to wash away our sins. This prayer for light offered up by my dear wife wended its way into the air, but was quickly snuffed out by the overwhelming darkness of the school. My name is Ron Kobayashi. I'm a second year at St. Cruz Girls Academy. Never heard of these guys. And my wife's name is Azusa Takai. She's a schoolmate of mine from the same grade. So is this Ron person a guy or a girl? What sets her apart from so many others, though? It's that when she prays to God above, wondrous miracles sometimes come to pass. Okay, I don't know. We'll just give them my regular voice for now. I'm assuming it's a guy. Do you think your prayers will even reach their mark from a place like this? So far removed from the world we know? Of course. My Lord watches over us always, and can see us from anywhere. I'm certain my prayers are being heard. Oh, dear wife. You truly... Okay, this is probably like a loyal knight type character, so yeah. Oh, dear wife. You truly are as pious as they come. Simply being by your side makes me feel as though my heart has been purified. Mwah! I should point out so that there's no misunderstanding that Azusa is not my actual legal wife, okay? We're both still in high school after all, and we're both girls. Okay. So it was just a bit you were doing. Great. So this Ron person is a girl. Got it. So no more of this voice. So there are many hurdles to overcome before we can make our union official. Our names won't be appearing in one another's family registers anytime soon. Sad as it is to say. Don't let your guard down, Ron. You'll be absorbed by the darkness if you do. Oh? Is darkness such a bad thing? Not on its own. But this space itself holds a certain power That most definitely is. Spaces can hold power? You can feel it when you go to church, can't you? A holy presence in the air? I can feel that the air around me is very pretty, I guess. Well, this is the opposite of that. I think I understand. It is pretty difficult to breathe here. Stagnant air breeds stagnant power, and there are those who have openly accepted such power within themselves. Scary people? You don't mean vengeful spirits, do you? I do, and they aren't far away from us now. I could hear it in her voice when she said that. She was shivering. And for it to make my dear wife shiver, it was clear that whatever this power was, it must have been something truly hellish. It's alright. Everything's gonna be just fine. Oh, how's that? Because my love will be your guide, dear wife. Strangely, as I said those words, I felt as though this wasn't the first time I'd said them. Was this merely deja vu, or was there more to it? A sense of foreboding began to creep over me. Your love, huh? I could see her smile despite herself, which helped alleviate my fears if only the tiniest bit. Can you think of a stronger force to be found anywhere in this world? Nothing can run deeper or stronger than the love of my lord. My love will protect and guide you in equal measure to that of your lord. That's quite reassuring then. By the way, that sinister power I mentioned seems to be emanating from beyond that door. For real? A great evil awakens? I'm afraid it is indeed for real, yes. But whether or not it's a great evil remains to be seen. When I saw the stern, serious look on my dear wife's face, my own face quickly followed suit. Although I swore to her everything would be okay, I could not justify that statement. A steady stream of doubt and unease flowed through me. I don't believe we have much choice but to forge onward, though, however. Lord, please see us through this ordeal. But wait, dear wife, please wait! What is it? Before we embark upon this challenge, please allow me to take in the scent of your hair, dear wife. As you wish. Okay. Because this was my wife, it should go without saying that every part of her smelled positively divine. But of all her many smells, her hair had always been my favorite. So I took a great huff of it here now, as if this were to be the last I'd ever see of her. The smell was enough to touch me to my core. Oh, dear wife, your fragrance is heavenly as always. That did the trick for sure. I wish I knew what this character looked like so I could give them a more appropriate voice, because I'm getting, hella, perverted Erica vibes from them. The feeling of absolute bliss spreading through my sinuses was overwhelming. Which I mean quite literally, as I found myself immediately fainting from it. Okay. Ron? Hey, Ron! Are you alright? As my consciousness faded, I could hear my dear wife calling out to me, her voice filled with concern. Even then, it was like the voice of an angel. My betrothed, in all her splendor. Contented sigh. Okay. So if I make it to the goal, I get to hightail it out of here. With somebody else? Meaning, if I can pull this off, I can rescue Shinozaki from this hell. What the heck, Kishinuma? He keeps looking over at me. Do I have something on my face? No, you're just dense. Okay, I'll do it. Yoshiki, you serious? Why not? If I make it to the goal, I can get the hell out of here, right? And win freedom for somebody else, too. I can't pass that up. Well, yeah, but... No, you can't do this. Whatever this game is, it's not going to end well. What are you getting so worked up for, Satoshi? Whatever she's got planned, it's obviously dangerous. You may be betting your life on this chance. My life? It's nothing that serious, man. A minute ago, she was talking about having us put on a romantic comedy for her. This is different, though. It's no joke. Well, who else is going to save Shinozaki then, huh? Huh? You may not be willing to push your limits for her, but I am. I'll save Shinozaki. You got a problem with that, Satoshi? Yoshiki. Kishinuma, what are you talking about? I don't recall ever asking you to rescue me. What? In fact, I've been trying all this time to play along with Sachiko and get close to her, so I would really appreciate you not getting in my way. Oh, I didn't realize. Honestly, an amateur like you should just keep his mouth shut and take notes. Yeah, didn't expect her to tear into me this much. This is a state of emergency. Can't let her words keep me from doing what I need to do. For Shinozaki's own sake. I have to do everything I can for her. Why did my mouse clone itself there? Sachiko, count me in! I'll take part in your escape room challenge.
I see. That makes me kind of happy.
Oh boy.
I don't know what it is, but this Kishinuma guy, he kind of makes my heart skip a beat.
I forgot about this development, okay. Yeah, my mouse keeps on cloning itself. What's wrong, Nana? Something on your mind?
Huh? Oh no, I'm fine. It's just, doesn't this place seem kind of familiar to you, Nari?
Not really.
Okay, must just be my imagination then. Nana, what's wrong, Chihaya?
If you've got something to say, just spit it out.
I just...
God, stop being so mealy-mouthed. What is it already?
Nari, if you speak to her like that, Chihaya's not exactly going to feel comfortable saying what she needs to say. Isn't that right, Chihaya? Yeah.
Humph. Well, excuse me for being impatient when we're trapped in a creepy school of death.
Please don't take that tone, Nari. And Chihaya, were you about to say that this place feels kind of familiar to you too, by any chance? Yeah. I don't remember it clearly, but there's definitely something. Maybe there's a reason for this pounding in my chest then. What about that boy, Kishinuma? Do you recognize him at all, Chihaya?
They don't. They would not.
I don't think I've ever met him before. Okay. But that boy with the glasses seems familiar.
That's right, they did run into Morishige. Boy with the glasses? You mean that one with the perfectly starched uniform?
Yeah, doesn't he seem familiar to you, Nari?
I don't think so. Where do you know him from?
I can't really say. I just have this weird feeling I've met him somewhere before.
A weird feeling? Really?
I'm pretty sure his name is Sakutaro Morishige.
Did he ever tell them his name? Sakutaro Morishige?
And I think maybe you've met him too, Nari.
Now that you mention it, I kinda think I might have, somehow.
So all three of us are experiencing some form of deja vu here, right? Yeah.
Seems like it.
I really think we've seen these people before, but my memories of them are so hazy. Still, it's not just me. Nari and Chihaya are experiencing it too. I just hope this isn't a bad omen. Hey Shig, what about you? Are you going to take part in this too?
I intend to. If it were only my own salvation on the line, I likely wouldn't, but being able to rescue another as well. Ayu, I simply must rescue you from this purgatory.
If that's your decision, then I won't try to stop you.
Oh, does something about this bother you?
Shig, just promise you'll come back to me, okay?
Of course. I'd never dream of leaving you behind.
No, I suppose you wouldn't. Okay then. Best of luck to you, Shig. He seems so confident. So, why is it I feel like I'm never going to see him again? It must just be my nerves getting the better of me. Shig. That's all.
First challenger's gonna be me though, obviously. I assume nobody's got any objections?
First challenger Shimada then. And the first person has a disadvantage, so maybe I'll give you a little bonus too. If you make it to the goal, that is.
Bonus, huh? Don't know what could it be. But hell, sounds good. Things are getting interesting now. Hey, Kirisaki.
What?
When I make it to the goal, your crew would be the other person I take home with me, right?
Huh?
We've never really seen... Actually, no, we've never seen Shimada's sprites. No, we have. Not many of them, though. He only had like 3 or 4, because he was alive for like 30 seconds. I mean, I'll be expecting something in return, of course. Sound effect. Pretty clear it's something he has in mind. He disgusts me. Is something the matter? Your face is looking a little pallid.
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Was Yuya concerned about me?
How long until he goes crazy?
How about you, Yuya? Will you be participating too?
I have no interest in this.
That's because you're a lot more mature than the other boys.
What do you mean exactly?
Don't worry about it. Did that bother him? Well, that's okay. Yuya's kind of cute when he's bothered.
Okay.
Really, if it were Yuya instead of Shimada, I'd be okay with giving something in return. God, no, bad thoughts, bad thoughts!
Kurisaki, your face is turning red now.
It's nothing, nothing at all. Sure as hell can't tell him I'm having those kinds of thoughts about him.
Alright then. Look, Shimada's getting started!
Huh? But nobody said to begin yet or anything.
I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna get to that goal so Kurisaki and I can. I'll just laugh instead of make slurp sounds because... Besides, what does it matter if I get a little head start? No big deal. With that, he flung open the door and ran through it to whatever horrors waited on the other side. What? Unfortunately for him, a pit trap opened at his feet only moments after he crossed the threshold. And since he was running, he stood no chance of avoiding it. Almost as soon as he began, down he went into the depths. Who the fuck puts a pit trap right at the start? Ah! Shimada!
Shimada, didn't anyone ever teach you that jumping the gun is cheating?
Okay, he's dead.
Is he dead? Probably.
Where's Emmy?
Wasn't there supposed to be no risk of dying this time?
No mercy for those who oppose Sachiko, it would seem.
But even if we don't...
Wait, Kurisaki's talking, never mind. But even if we don't oppose her, once the special service day ends, we'll be back in our previous reality where death is practically a given. Kurosaki, don't tell me you plan on participating as well. Well, if the only alternative is to wait out the day and go back to that hell from before, then this is really our only chance, right? You have a point. But you saw what happened to Shimada. You're better off passing on this. I'm with Kurosaki. I feel like the chance to save not only ourselves, but other people as well, won't come around again. You feel? I'm surprised. You've never been one to act on gut instinct, Fukuroi. I'm surprised too. But there's just something about this place. It's like, if we stay here too long, we're going to suffer a really miserable fate. Whereas if we all make it through this challenge, we'll be able to save everyone from Byakudan. And aside from Shimada. So you're telling me to participate as well now. If you do, Kazami, and we all make it, that'll be 6 people we've saved. Yes, but it's far too dangerous. We don't know what other traps are set beyond simple pitfalls. You're right. We don't know what to expect at all. In fact, still. If I make it through, I can rescue Mitsuki. Kurosaki turned to look at Mitsuki, hoping to indicate his intentions with the stern, determined look on his face. Mitsuki, however, completely misinterpreted his gaze.
Kurosaki's right. There's too much at stake not to take on this challenge. So if Kazami won't go, then I will.
Well, she is that type of person to do that.
What's with the dumbfounded looks, you two? Kazami obviously doesn't want to do this, so I'm pretty sure I'll be a lot more helpful than he would be.
That's true. But then I don't get to save her if I make it through. You would be the more reliable ally to have on our side.
Come on. Come on, guys. You got a problem with me, just come out and say it.
No problems here. I know I'd certainly feel better having you by my side in there, Mitsuki. Wouldn't you, Fukuroi? Yes, definitely. I can even see her stepping in to save us should things get particularly tense.
That's more like it. Now what do you say we all get going? Byakudan Senior High School? Move out!
Alright.
Mitsuki, does he even realize that without Shimada, there's no way to save everyone from Byakudan?
Yes! Finished!
Ah.
I can't whistle right now, I'm laughing too much.
Nice, Ryosuke! Huh? Rabe, what's everybody talking about?
For some reason, Yoshikazu Nagihori was now dragging a television into the auditorium. Probably to view the escape room or something?
This guy gives me the creeps, not just because of his appearance. There's something deeper than that, too. I just can't put my finger on what. He kills you. That's why.
Who's this bitch on the left? I think I saw her in the opening. But there were a lot of new characters, so yeah.
Here we go. Now, anyone not participating can watch the race from right here.
Aiko. Okay.
Pity we had someone rush ahead and get himself disqualified, though. Guess all the information I gathered on him was for naught.
Huh? Naha, look. Next to Sachiko. Isn't that...
Aiko Niwa, that information dealer who collects spirit items and won't shut up about all the money she plans to make. Did she perform the ritual too?
But with who?
Now, Naho. Let's not say things we can't take back. Why would I take it back? It's all true. You're an information dealer. You do collect spirit items, and you never shut the hell up about making money. Well, yes, I suppose you're right. But when you say them all in succession like that, it presents me in such a negative light. I sincerely doubt mentioning them all separately would make any difference. Alright, you have a point. But to address your last concern, namely, how I got here...
It's because I called her here as a commentator.
Oh, okay.
What she said? Don't you what she said me. Do you have any idea what sort of place you've been summoned to? That's my line. You're the one who saw fit to enter a realm you know nothing about. And you even dragged Sayaka into your mess. And before you ask, I've just been brought here on a temporary basis, so I can do nothing to rescue you, but I haven't worried about you since you vanished. Have you now? Giving me the cold shoulder to someone who's saved you from danger time and time again? A little appreciation would go a long way, you know. And I suppose you think I had no idea you were really just after some rare spirit item each time, and only helped me when it suited your needs? Oh my.
Save the fighting for later. Aiko, what can you tell me about that Shimada guy who fell in the hole? What kind of person was he?
Pretty one note, a sleaze bag. There. Yes. And best take care of business. I have already been paid, after all. I knew it. You got spirit items for coming here, didn't you? I'm a professional, so I shan't dignify that with a response. Ahem. The boy who was disqualified was Kaishimada. Ironically, his first name means pleasant. Zing. Byakudan Senior High, Class 2-4, feared by much of the student body for his violent conduct, admired by fellow delinquents and a certain subset of girls.
So he was kind of a sad sack then.
Most definitely. The rumor mill claims he had 10 girlfriends, and told each one of them, "You're the only one for me, baby."
Blag, what an awful person. I'm glad he's dead. If he is.
On top of that, his trusty survival knife that he likes to show off, he apparently bought it through mail order, and it's not even a high-end product. Honestly, freely outing someone's personal details like that. What kind of information dealer does something like that? Does she have no pride?
Well, to be fair, he does sound like a danger to all women, so I'm willing to overlook it this once at least.
I suppose if it prevents him from landing girlfriend number 11.
Howdy, who are you?
Inumaru.
Makes me ashamed to be a part of the same gender as him, but my Sayaka would never fall for such underhanded charms. She's much too smart for that. Egg, where the hell did you come from, you stupid dog?
Uh-oh.
Gah! Who is this man?
Inumaru doubled over in pain.
Now, Sayaka, I know you were startled, but don't you think a sudden corkscrew to the solar plexus is overdoing it a bit?
He got what he deserved.
I know I'm not exactly one to talk, but I sometimes get the sense that you're a little overly hard on Inumaru.
Hey, he's the one who sticks to me like glue just because we grew up as neighbors and he romanticizes me as his childhood friend. The harder the better. Wow, and he just showed up out of nowhere. He seriously skeeves me out, Naho.
I don't know. I think he's showing remarkable restraint personally. He was probably beside himself with worry searching for you after you disappeared.
Hey, no, don't say that. I don't want to even think about that creep running around, desperately calling my name. It sends shivers down my spine.
Oh, come now, Sayaka. I would never do something so embarrassing. Though I would certainly go anywhere to find you, even into the depths of hell itself.
Speaking of, how in the hell did you get here in the first place? Anyone who hasn't played Blood Drive or read the manga will have no clue who you are. What? Didn't this come out before Blood Drive? It's not gonna spoil anything from Blood Drive, is it?
I swear I looked up the original release dates of everything. This came out before Blood Drive. Didn't it?
What sort of nonsense are you speaking, Sayaka? There's no one in this world who isn't fully aware that you and I are an item.
We are not an item. Which means obviously there is no one in this world who would know that.
Look at you blush. That's my Sayaka. Cute as a button.
I am not your Sayaka, you dumbass dog. This was immediately followed by another of Sayaka's apparently famous corkscrews, exploding from her fist with almost superhuman vigor. And again. And this one was aimed directly at Inumaru's Ninetales, which were impacted so deeply as to be virtually flattened. Gah! Ugh.
Wow, still standing. Sayaka, you underestimate my adaptability. It's common knowledge that I, Inumaru, cannot be bested by the same attack twice.
In what universe is that common knowledge? Besides, how am I supposed to trust in your mystical adaptability? We can't even accept the fact that I am not in any way interested in you?
Don't be absurd. If I haven't won your heart, then tell me, who has? I'm giving him the Yusuke voice, okay? He just seems like that kind of guy.
Isn't it obvious? Naho! I've given my heart to Naho!
I'm not so sure about that either.
What? Naho? That's mean.
That's beside the point anyway. Shouldn't you be focused on the main part of your question right now?
Oh yeah, Inumaru, why are you here?
Simple. It's a miracle brought about by love.
It was stupid of me to ask.
Seriously though, you didn't perform the Sachiko Ever After ritual to get here, I take it. That would be tough to do with no friends. Not that that breaks you up any. You only have eyes for Sayaka after all. Actually, speaking of random comings and goings, I get the feeling Taguchi, age 29, isn't around anymore either.
Huh?
Why'd you say his age?
Oh no, he is. I totally saw him not too long ago.
Where was he?
Don't remember exactly, but I can picture it in my head. He was all stumbling around with a video camera in one hand.
Ah, I've lost the ability to read the air here.
You worried?
Maybe. But Sayaka, you mustn't chase after him, okay? It's dangerous.
Okay.
Sainoki, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think I saw the guy you're talking about. Taguchi, speaking with Niwa. Thaiko. To be exact, it was both Sachiko and Niwa. I don't like the sound of that.
Stupid dog, I go aside. How could you see him talking with Sachiko and not stop him?
If I had stopped him, would you have praised me, my Sayaka?
Why the hell would I have done that? And for the last time, I am not your Sayaka.
Haha, my Sayaka is such a shy little goose.
I just kind of brought people here who had some connection with our other guests, but I don't know very much about them. So, Aiko, what can you tell me about that pathetic boy?
The quick and dirty explanation is, he's Sayaka's highly maligned pet dog.
Oh, what's with the rock music all of a sudden?
Oh, but it seems the race has begun while we were talking, and currently in the lead is Seiko Shinohara.
Seiko's doing it? Go Seiko, so fast!
Despite a delayed start to the race, Shinohara wasted no time jumping into the lead by way of her uncommonly fast speed. It's almost like she can teleport.
Teleport, teleport! Check out how much I'm leading by now, me.
Spirit Beat Trip, ya!
Best of luck.
Show me your innards,
Horrifying spectators. But I can't let it get to me. Because deep in my heart burns the fire of my eternal love for Naomi.
Fall into a pit, aha!
Tell me all you want, only Naomi's cheers enter these ears. And with that, Seiko sped up even more. Today of all days, I need to put these legs to good use. Then I can leave this place, together with Naomi.
Huh? Seiko, did you say something?
I said I'm going to participate in this escape room challenge.
That's not a good idea. You saw what happened to the red-haired boy, didn't you?
Yeah, but I feel like if I keep standing around twiddling my thumbs, something much worse is going to happen to us. That is true. You will die. You can feel it too now, me, can't you?
That something really, really horrible is going to happen to us in here? Yeah, I can't remember clearly what it is, but I feel like we've been reliving something really terrifying over and over in this place. Exactly, so just leave everything to me. But, Seiko! Nope. What is it, Naomi? I keep seeing this vision of you hanging. I know. Sorry, Seiko. It's probably nothing. No, it's something, alright. I think that's probably how I died here. What? Then wouldn't that mean? Precisely my point. I have to reach that goal no matter what. For me, you mean? Yeah, because you and I, Naomi, we're bosom buddies. Bosom buddies. That's all Naomi thinks we are anyway. To me, though, we're so much more. And I want us to leave this place together. So as bosomy and buddy-buddy as ever. Seiko. Though I'm sure you'd prefer being rescued by Mochida, of course. Seiko! That was a joke, just a joke. And on that note, I, Seiko Shinohara, will now step forth and take part in Sachiko's escape room adventure. Seiko, wait! Don't try to stop me, Naomi. I won't. Don't worry. Just hold up for 1 second. Naomi put her arms around Seiko and squeezed out one great big hug. Hey, a sudden unexpected hug from Naomi? Displayed for all the world to see, even. Cut it out. This is just all the encouragement I can give. Sorry. And thank you, Naomi. Seiko, I won't try to stop you, but just promise me you'll make it to the goal safely. Promise? My body is white as a feather. I've never felt such euphoria. I no longer have anything to fear. I will run with all my might. For Naomi. Because now I know I'm not alone. Aren't you now? You may be nothing more than a clown. A jester. Jester, jester, jester. There's a hole in the floor here. Too big to cross. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Oh, wait, I think that door's unlocked. Seiko cautiously inched her way toward the door, then trepidatiously reached out a hand and pushed it open. Vast quantities of bread? What's with all the bagels? It's a bread-eating challenge, big sis Seiko. Oh, I see now. We each run down the hallway and undergo a different challenge in a different classroom. Unfortunately for you, this is my specialty, so I'm afraid I'm going to make short work of your best-laid plans. Naomi worriedly watched Seiko strike a gallant pose via the closed-circuit television in the auditorium. A bad premonition began creeping over her, but she tried her best to ignore it, instead focusing all her energy on positive thoughts and encouragement. Good luck, Seiko. Dorya! Seiko sure is giving it her all. But remember what I said, this is a bread-eating challenge. Huh? Bread-eating, as in... Naomi turned to Sachiko, suddenly realizing what she was up to. Guess you figured it out, but Seiko can't hear you anymore. I turned down the volume to that room. Not bad, huh? Oh, Sachiko, that's just too cruel. Seiko, no! Nothing to it. Only one more true to go. Finishing move, last leg finale. Seiko. Oh, a choice. Okay. Hey, how about I end the episode here? Because I've gone over an hour by a good amount so far. And I don't know where else to stop the episode, so now that I've successfully killed the mood, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button, and if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, my name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!